Right now is the era of the ultimate glow up. Guys and girls are supposed to become the most successful people on earth first, and only then think about social life and, God forbid, relationships. It's a time when the cult of self and self-improvement blasts through every possible limit. And yes, I agree with a lot of the 21st century self-improvement playbook, but not today. But we forget something precious: love. I've got news for you. Being in a relationship is cool. It's normal. It's exciting. It's captivating. The emotions are indescribable, and it's something everyone should feel at least once. We'll talk about the downsides too. No matter how much you upgrade yourself, no matter how successful you become, only real relationship experience can show you your other side as a pair. Even at 40, the side you yourself have never seen. You can't prepare for it. So when you're successful and all that's left is to find your person, your relationship can either throw you back 10 years or become the best decision of your life. That's the power relationships have. The moment your eyes and soul open to love, a wave of feeling hits so hard that no goal you've ever had feels as necessary as getting that one person. But I'm not here to dissect brain chemistry. I'm here to say relationships are awesome. It's awesome to talk, to kiss, to stay out late together, to do things as a team, to play games, to chase goals together, to overcome obstacles side by side, to sleep next to each other and wake up together, to send your partner dumb memes. I want to talk about reasonably healthy relationships, where you're two separate individuals who still always remember each other. Those moments when you know what warms your partner's heart, what gives them strength, when to talk and when to act, when time together flies so fast, even years, because you're that comfortable. Let's not dive into a step-by-step manual on how to build it. Long story short, any relationship fills you up. It charges you and washes over you like a calm wave. It opens new horizons, for you as an individual and for you as lovers. When you genuinely enjoy your time together, everything around you gets a little easier because you've suddenly got a constant conversational partner, a constant listener. Conversations in adult life hit differently, and a great conversation in a relationship is a new tier entirely. Solving things as a pair in a totally new and interesting way, that's an extraordinary experience. And you really shouldn't flatten it into friendship is even cooler anyway. It's different. Everything starts with a conversation, and so do relationships. Talking teaches us to express thoughts and feelings. Honestly expressing your feelings in a relationship is a huge step. It's a step and, at the same time, a lesson for the future. How you can learn to talk, what topics you can raise. And the most important piece, to me, is that scary contact with the opposite sex. Isn't it kind of funny that you could try a relationship with basically anyone, even your friend's grandma?
Oh my God!
Next point, the desire to become better for her or him. I'm not talking about forgetting yourself and living only for your partner. There comes a moment when you realize you want to get better for your partner because they deserve more. This world deserves the best version of you. Very often, your other half picks up that vibe and starts chasing goals with you, goals and personal wishes that ultimately affect your partner too, making them happier and a better version of themselves. It works great in reverse too. That kind of self-improvement fills your life with quality, not darkness and loneliness toward the whole social world. Tiny pause so you immediately subscribe to me. Relationships can show up in your life with a person you couldn't imagine as your partner, even in your worst nightmares, or at the exact moment you need them least. But no matter what, I believe relationships are wonderful. The hugs, the cuddling, the sex, and so on. Oops. Now, about mental health. Your partner isn't a pillar or a foundation. They're more like a builder. When you're down, when everyone feels like an enemy, when the world seems to walk away, your partner will hear you and take your side. Or maybe not. Maybe they'll betray you at the first convenient moment. Even understanding that, I still think relationships are beautiful. Even when you don't believe in yourself, especially when you want to give up, think you've done enough, your arm's about to drop, your partner will get it and step in, pulling you out of that mess because they'll keep saying they believe in you no matter what. Maybe it won't look like support. Maybe it'll come off as judgment. Still, no matter what, I think relationships are wonderful. There are moments in life when, even if everything's fine, we get stuck in our heads, overthink, can't say straight what's going on, lock ourselves up, and start wandering through our own thoughts. All that time, your person will keep knocking, trying to pull you out and save you, even if it hurts them. In the end, sometimes nothing works. It gets worse. No one saves anyone, but you're grateful to each other for everything. Reading this back, I still think relationships are wonderful. You know those moments when you want to do something nice for someone, especially for the one who shares your bed and your soul? Those little things, warm words, small, almost invisible signs of attention, big signs of attention, hot signs of attention, spontaneous surprises. Doing it yourself is great, but getting it back feels unreal, like something you could do your whole life, tossing logs into the fireplace. Or you can just say fuck it and realize you're the only one throwing in logs. Yeah, that happens. And still, relationships are wonderful. It's great to care about your own life and well-being, but when you start dedicating yourself to someone else in reasonable amounts, it fills you with strength, motivation, discipline, and new horizons. Discovering new things gets easier when someone next to you says, you can look not just one way, but the other too. Together, you'll give each other things you never did before, and when you accept that, when you realize you've let someone inside, you become part of a relationship. Accepting something new from another person is hard. When it's your partner, it becomes surprisingly simple. Of course, you can overdo it and wreck everything. What's left then is resentment and a pile of unfair expectations. Relationships are something super unique. When they're in balance in your life, on the other hand, it's a fucking roulette, where everything is on the line and at the same time, nothing. It's a huge risk crammed into a tiny slice of life. But when that risk ends up justified, oh, believe me, you won't forget it, ever. So don't abuse them. Don't stake your entire existence on them, especially when it's your first try at finding a partner. The main thing each time is the priceless, new experience. It'll be super unique and individual because there are so many people, and connections get built in wildly different ways, from best friends over 20 years to the best, first, and only love. So, my dear ones, love each other, go out, kiss, share love and joy with each other before, during, and after the relationship. And don't forget about yourself. The better you become for yourself, the better you become for yourself, and then you become better for the one you call yours. And if we go deeper, by becoming a better version of yourself, you become better for